Good evening and welcome to another McMuscles Midnight Massacre. Look.
See, we both did the outfit thing.
You got your kind of pumpkin-y.
I got my pumpkin spice latte head.
Yeah.
My basic bitchery.
And I got my Pumpkinhead t-shirt that I basically not scammed out of a guy, but a guy was like, please take out his shirt because another shirt I was bought got wrecked up. And I'm like, can I have the Jason one? He's like, no. Like, can I have this one? No. I'm like, fine, give me the Pumpkinhead one. He's like, here you go. No one buys us. And we are back tonight with, a review on Pumpkinhead. A movie that I thought you had never seen. But then you were like, I might have seen it.
I thought I had never seen it either. I just had seen it so long ago that I didn't remember. But as I started watching it with you, I'm like, I remember these shenanigans.
But you could say that a lot of these shenanigans are like based on almost any other horror movie you've ever seen before, because it's pretty stock in that regard.
Well, it's 89, right?
89.
So
directed by Stan Winston, this is his first directorial movie, and I think might have his last. He's the guy that designed the Terminator and the Predator.
That's why the creature design was so good.
That's what exactly.
That's what we're gonna take away from this for the 89, the close-ups on the creature, like the practical Pumpkinhead. I was really looking, and I was like, damn, that's good shit. Like, I've seen way worse in movies that were way more recent.
There are some shots where it shows a full body thing. There's a full body and he's played by a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
But then there's ones that are like he's way too big, and then they have him kind of hunched in a doorway so you can't see all the poles going up the ass and all the strings. It's
movie magic. It's fine.
It's fine. But again, it had a little too much. Pumpkinhead. It's about a weird. I didn't even know where it takes place in the mountains somewhere in New York. Someone said something about New York, so maybe they're in the Adirondacks.
I don't know. They seem more like Midwest Bible Belt.
Maybe.
Because of the yokels. Because of the Simpsons yokels.
There's a lot of Hunter, Casey, Jeremiah.
Yep.
It takes place in this backwoods sort of area of town, and a bunch of rowdy teenagers come in on their dirt bikes and have a good old time. But our main characters, which is Lance Henriksen, obviously again from
Ed Hardy. Is that his name? His name is
Ed Harley.
It's Harley, but come on, guys, it's Ed Hardy. I was just every 5 minutes, I was like, Ed Hardy.
Yeah, he doesn't have big, stupid designs and tigers and roses everywhere.
And he ran that fruit stand, which you didn't understand until I explained it to you. You just thought he was chilling at this fruit stand with his son.
No, because I looked down for a second, then I looked up, and I thought he was talking to the guy that this old guy that he's trying to sell a bag of feed to, but I thought Lance Henriksen was buying it from him. So yeah.
So you are basically a fake Pumpkinhead.
Yes, yes I am. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some gatekeeping. How dare you?
The last time I watched this was literally 10 years ago, so I'm sorry.
Well, me too. But I fucking got that, at least. I'm gonna have some issues with this this fruit stand situation also. Okay, but we'll get into that.
But basically the rowdy teens are just driving around their dirt bikes. Yahoo! One of them's drunk.
That's not what happened.
Yes, it is, for fuck's sake.
It kind of is, but it kind of isn't, but okay, go on. So these teens stop
What is the minute detail you will add?
It's not minute, because you're about to get into what happens, right?
So?
Okay, so Monsieur Ed Hardy, he runs this fucking fruit stand in the middle of nowhere, and these teens, these little rich white privileged teens, they come and they're obviously going to a cabin, and they stop and they get supplies, right?
Sure.
So he sees them acting a fool, with his kid. He has this little kid, and they have a dog, and whatever. And he sees that they're being rowdy, and they unchain their dirt bikes, and they start dirt biking it up. And Ed Hardy decides, oh fuck, I gotta go make this delivery right now. Yeah. I'm gonna leave my fucking 7-year-old kid to attend the fruit stand while I go run off an errand, and I'm just gonna think everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, but then we were going to get to that anyway.
Okay, so they go ahead. They start acting a fool. They start doing their dirt bikings.
They kill the kid.
They kill the fucking kid, okay? But, how could this have been prevented?
Any number of ways.
You know what I mean? There's knowing how this man who, loves his kid so much, because his wife is dead. Okay, spoilers, again. 1989 spoilers. I'm sure I'll just leave him here. It'll be fine. I'm gonna go make this feed delivery before dark, because old man yokel gonna get mad. And I'm just
And there was lots of time before dark, by the way.
Yeah,
there was hours of daylight left, so fuck him.
But anyways, there's many couples of the groups of kids, right? So there's the guy that did it, who's the worst.
He's an asshole.
And his girlfriend,
he's
who's we can't be mad at her because she's in an abusive relationship because obviously he beats her. And then there's his brother with another woman who's kind of the religious crazy one. Like she starts praying when
she
she's
goes
just like,
nuts.
Jesus will save us. And then there's this other couple who were the nice couple that was interacting with the yokel kids, taking pictures, and they were the ones who were like, we gotta call the cops. Like this kid is still alive. He didn't instantaneously die.
Well, it's unclear because this kid gets knocked down. First of all, when he gets knocked down, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like it runs over the kid's toe.
Yeah, like no death.
And he just sells like death. He just falls down. You can see him blink a couple of times.
Breathing.
And then no one says.
To be fair, it's a kid.
I can't hear anyone say like he has a pulse. Like everyone's kind of.
No one checks his vitals.
Everyone's kind of mumbling.
They just put a jean jacket on him.
They go
1980s
keep him warm. They're out in the hot sun. It seems like it's in like the start of fall maybe, and someone said it was hot earlier. And I'm like, dude, keep him warm. They put a jean jacket on him, and then they all kind of leave except for one guy that's kind of like.
Well, because the guy that did it, obviously the bastard, he's like, oh, we need to drive away. We need to.
This is my third strike.
I've been drinking because he was drinking while he was driving there, obviously.
Yeah.
And then his brother, is it the guy that stays? Who's like, no, I'll stay here. You guys go find a phone. Go call the cops. We gotta help this kid that's got his toe stopped, resulting in his death. And so Mr. Hardy comes back.
Yeah.
And he just sees this one guy like standing over his kid. He's like, there was an accident. We're so sorry.
He doesn't say anything to him.
Just grabs the kid.
Scoops up the maybe dead kid. We're not sure. And then he goes, hey, sir. And then he just turns and just gives him a look like,
like, we're going to deal with this later.
But then just drives off with the kid.
Yeah. And doesn't bring him to a hospital.
No, because it's better to summon a pumpkin demon.
Yeah. To get revenge.
But I think it's inferred that he thinks that this creepy old lady that he knows lives somewhere in the mountains can resurrect people or has powers.
That's why he brought him there. So he wanted to Pet Sematary.
He did.
Yeah.
But, once you put something in the ground, you might not get the same thing when it comes back up. But
sometimes
that doesn't happen.
Is better.
All he gets is her saying, you need to go to this weird pumpkin patch that's in the cemetery, dig up what's there and give it to me. I gotta do some things to it, she says. And he's like, all right, fine. And then does that, and then he's like, what the fuck's happening? What'd you do? And she's like, I gave you what I wanted, and Hardy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, okay, so there's actually a Pumpkinhead. I thought that was crazy shit from my dreams.
He had seen something when he was a kid, right?
Yeah,
he
never actually saw it. He heard it.
Yeah, I heard about the Pumpkinhead.
So then Pumpkinhead goes on a revenge killing spree for all of the teens, not the one that actually killed the kid. Everybody.
Just kill them all.
And one of the only things the movie really has going on that's kind of interesting is every time Pumpkinhead gets close to killing someone or starts beating people up.
No, this is interesting. We're going to say he feels it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's going through him, right?
Like he feels all the pain and anxiety, I guess.
But does he feel the good times of those kids being slaughtered too? Like the rush of...
No, I think it's all bad stuff.
Because it's not what he wanted.
Eventually, he decides, like, no, this is too much. Like, I didn't really want this.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna kill that Pumpkinhead. Like it's his acting is pretty good for the most part. But when he has to scream and emote, he's like, then I'll die. Like, what is this? He gets a flamethrower. He meets up with the last two survivors, and they have a big climactic showdown. You complimented how it looked, how the creature looked. And I remember it being a bit more active and mobile. A lot of the times it's just a hand that reaches on someone. I know it's 89, but there's better stuff in like Aliens, which was like 6 years before. Maybe they didn't have a good
I don't
budget.
think they have Aliens budget. I was just going to say, with what they had, I'd be interested to see what the budget was. I thought it was great. Like, I was getting up close. I was like, ooh. Like, when the close-ups on his face.
Yeah, those are
motions and stuff. Like, those were real good.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was taken aback.
There's a lot of scenes that are filmed during the day, but they just change the color tone of the film to make it look like it's dusky night, or there's this blue hue. But you see clear patterns of sunlight on the floor. And I'm like, come on, you can't film at night. Filming at night's more expensive than filming during the day, so maybe that's why budget was low. But overall it has a very spooky atmosphere, fun 80s atmosphere to it. It's kind of hammy. It's not the most exciting like action scenes or death scenes ever.
But he did have those cool shoulder pads.
Yeah, you like them.
I was like, whoa, girl! Bring it back.
I think I saw...
80s was still happening. But.
Yeah, no, very Golden Girls. I think I saw one other Pumpkinhead sequel where Pumpkinhead
I heard they're all real bad.
Gives someone a backbreaker and it's awesome. And I kind of thought that was in this movie. So when it wasn't, I was like, oh, damn, I want to see the backbreaker. Oh, well.
No, I mean, the consensus is this is a good... Like you said, a good time, like Halloween-y, 89, whatever, but like apparently the rest were garbagios. Like I haven't even seen any of them. I'm
gonna see them.
Like there's 4?
And there's one from 2012. Pumpkinhead 4 Blood Feud or something.
Yeah, when we were like trying to find it online, it just this part 4 kept popping up, and we're like, no!
Lance Henriksen is in that one too somehow, even though he wasn't in the ones before.
He bishoped it, he came back as an android.
Yeah, too. But
laughing at my own jokes.
I guess that's all you can really say about Pumpkinhead. It's kind of...
I'm sure there's a lot of people who could say a lot more. I feel like
there's a certain charm to it, I can definitely say, but it's like it's a little not as exciting as like a lot of other 80s staples.
I guess. It's not like it's top tier. Yeah, exactly. You know,
but the creature's too much fun. He's too stupid to not. See, look at him. He loves it. It's
cute.
He loves pumpkins.
He loves pumpkins. And it's because, okay, so I don't know about anyone else, but when I first seen him, like, come on the scene or whatever, I'm, like, staring at his head, and I'm like, and maybe I don't know my shapes, but that's not shaped like a pumpkin!
I think Wayne...
And then it's because he comes from the pumpkin patch, but then why do they call him Pumpkinhead?
I think because it's just bulbous, and it's like he comes from the pumpkin, so Pumpkinhead. It sounds like a creepy, weird name.
Coney, like conular. You can't see from here, but because it's not. I had never seen no pumpkin look like that.
There's weird pumpkins out there.
There are, and I've seen them.
The Great Pumpkin Spirit. Anyway, I guess that about wraps it up on this episode of McMuscles Midnight Massacre. Will we watch another Pumpkinhead movie? Probably not. This is probably the best
You don't
one.
pay me nearly enough.
Out of all of them, I don't.
Yeah.
Zero. So that will do it for tonight, guys. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow night, but
tune in at midnight
to rejoin us in the massacre. That's the best thing we got.
Got it.